What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Now, in today's video, I'm looking at r/am I the butthole. In our first post, OP is questioning whether they are a butthole for not allowing their girlfriend to get a dog, even though they already own a cat. Am I the butthole for refusing to let my girlfriend get a dog because it will upset my old man of a cat? I, a 30-year-old female, have been with my girlfriend, a 31-year-old female, for 3 years now, and we recently moved into a nice house in the country. As we are finally living somewhere with a decent-sized garden, my girlfriend wants to get a dog. She's always wanted a dog, and I've said to her that we can get one day, but not until my cat passes away. My cat, Sparky, is 14 years old, blind in one eye, and he hates dogs. I love this cat. He's my baby, as I would love any animal that my partner and I get together. But is it unreasonable to ask that he lives out his twilight years in peace, eating his favorite foods, curling up by the fire, hogging the bed and watching tennis, without getting a new puppy in the mix? My girlfriend says that I'm being unreasonable, that my cat and the new dog will be great friends. But I know Sparky, and he's always either been anxious or aggressive towards dogs. My friends and family say that if I love my girlfriend, I should let her get the dog. Now, I do love her, and I'm not against getting a dog. I'm just asking her to wait a little bit until my cat passes away. So, am I the butthole? Alright then, guys, this is when you come in. Let me know down in the comments below, do you think OP is being a butthole or not? For me, it's a tough one, isn't it? Like, you can say that on the one hand, she's being selfish by not letting another dog come into the family. She's got her pet, let her girlfriend have one, that sort of stuff. But I kind of get where she's coming from, you know? The cat is so old, has had bad experiences with dogs in the past, and is 14 now. It's gonna die soon. Let it live its years, let it die peacefully, and then let's get a dog, and we'll have the dog on its own for a while. It's a tough one. For me, it really depends on how long that cat is expected to live. If it's just got a few months left or a year maximum, then I think that's fine. Just let it die peacefully. If it's got like 3-4 more years, then that is being selfish. So for me, it depends on that. And look, we also have a nice little photo of the cat. I mean, the more I look at this cat, the more I think to myself, just let it live its life out, man. And then when it's gone, we'll get a dog then. But guys, this story doesn't end there. OP has actually given us a little update on the situation. After another argument with my girlfriend about the dog situation, we asked a friend of ours if we could look after her dog, a very placid, sleepy, and uninterested bulldog, for a day while she was at work, so she could see for herself how Sparky would react. And let me say, my girlfriend now understands why I wanted to wait until Sparky had died before getting a dog. Within the 6 hours that we had the dog, Sparky tried to bite him on the leg. I pulled him away before he could make any contact with him and hauled his butt upstairs away from the dog at that moment. While upstairs, Sparky did nothing but yowl at us and revenge pee on the bed before hiding on top of the wardrobe. While all this was happening, my friend's dog just lay there on the floor of the lounge doing absolutely nothing. Upon seeing what Sparky was willing to do to a dog that wouldn't even hurt a fly, my girlfriend has now agreed that if she wants a dog, then it has to be an outdoor dog, which she does not want, or to just wait until the awful day that Sparky is no longer with us. Grumpus is very happy with that plan. Grumpus, Sparky, is now going to spend his golden years lying in front of the fire, watching tennis and Blue Planet on TV, eating lots of treats, and sitting on the landing windowsill where he loves to watch the world go by, while casually growling at any dog he sees walk past the house. And he is very happy with this plan. I promise my friend's dog was not hurt. I don't even think that he realized that my cat was planning on attacking him. And Sparky is as happy as a lamb again. No more revenge peeing. Well, yeah, there we go. Probably for the best then that you just wait a little bit of time before getting a dog in, because with that reaction, with a dog that is so calm and peaceful and really not doing anything to annoy the cat at all, imagine if you got a new pup in who was loud, annoying, untrained. Jesus, that house would be like a zoo. So yeah, probably for the best. It's a shame that your cat hates dogs, but some cats do. What are you going to do to them? Nothing. Put them on naughty step? I don't think so. So I guess just, yeah, wait until it dies. Pretty nice. Now moving on to our next post. Am I the butthole for faking sleeping all night to see if my wife is lying? The past couple of months, my wife has been complaining about our cats. She's been complaining that the cats wake her up constantly and that she's very frustrated every night that she has to get up and open the door for the cats, or the cats keep making noises, or the cats keep jumping on me. It's got to the point where she started saying she wants me to get rid of them. I told her I've never seen or heard any of this, but she claims I sleep through it all. She kept telling me she was getting less and less sleep and kept acting aggressive, blaming lack of sleep from the cats, and that if I didn't get rid of them, she'd leave me. I legitimately started considering giving the cats to my sister until I noticed something. One morning, she claimed she'd gotten up multiple times throughout the night to help the cats. She listed a bunch of times. I thought it was weird because I'd been up until 4 AM and she claimed that she got up at 1 AM to open the door for them and a few times around 3 AM because they were meowing and jumping on me. I was in the bedroom the entire time while she slept and I know none of that happened. Things weren't adding up, so I decided to run a test. I waited until she said she was going to bed. Then I let the cats out of our bedroom, lowered my phone brightness, and faked going to sleep. I just laid there in bed for the entire night, bored, but I definitely didn't fall asleep. I made sure to make timestamps every 30 minutes on my phone through Discord just to be sure. I marked down every noise my cats made. One cat had jumped down from something and made a little sound at 3:18 AM, and one ate food relatively quietly by the bedroom door at 4:57. Other than that, literally nothing happened. Sure enough, my wife slept from 11 PM until 9 AM, and that morning she claimed she'd woken up at least 7 times to open doors and from cat noises and cats jumping on her. At this point, I was fuming because she was clearly lying to me. I was exhausted and fed up with the lies, so I just bluntly called her out on it. I told her, "That's funny, I stayed up all night to monitor the cats and they weren't even in the room at all last night. I've got timestamps and everything, so you've been lying to me and trying to convince me to get rid of my cats? Why?" She just sat there, quietly shaking and looking fuming, then got up and left without answering. She came back hours later and ignored me whenever I talked, and when I asked her how I'm the bad guy in this situation, she finally said that I was treating her like a child by lying about sleeping and staying up all night just to see if she was lying or not, and that making timestamps and everything as if I was an investigator was going too far and makes me an obsessive butthole. I did it because she was threatening to make me get rid of my cats or she'd leave me, and her claims didn't add up. So, am I an obsessive butthole? I mean, there's literally no point me even giving my opinion here. It's so obvious that OP was not the butthole, but like in the first story, OP has given us a nice little update so we can see how this story continued. My wife has been Baker acted. She did not hurt herself, just said something concerning in public. Now, I wasn't quite sure what Baker acted meant, so I looked it up online. The Baker Act is a Florida law that enables families and loved ones to provide emergency mental health services and temporary detention for people who are impaired because of their mental illness and who are unable to determine their needs for treatments. I got a call from the hospital this morning asking me to head over for some family therapy. Apparently, she finally wanted to talk. I'll be honest, I'm pretty annoyed at the reason why she's been so hateful towards my cats. It's absolutely asinine. It's nothing that anyone had suggested. She's not cheating, she's not sick physically or mentally, she's not bored of the relationship and looking for an out. According to her, one of the cats stepped on her laptop and ruined a story she was writing. She's hated both cats ever since. I mean, that sucks, but it's not worth trying to emotionally blackmail me into getting rid of them. I asked her why she didn't just tell me the truth, and why she'd been lying and refused to talk about it when I'd asked. Her answer was, because she wouldn't have gotten rid of them otherwise, and she explained that when she saw I wasn't willing to abandon them for her, she took offense and made it a goal to have me pick her over them. Sickening. I don't know why she actually admitted to it all. The woman with us asked me how I felt about all of it, and I just told the truth. I told her it was a nice run, but I'm probably gonna want a divorce. I was asked why, and I told them. I've seen a new, hateful, malicious side of her that I want nothing to do with. She was so set on getting rid of the cats over a fan fiction being ruined that she manipulated her husband. I completely agree with you, dude. That's incredible. My wife started shouting at me that I've betrayed her and that I'm scum for choosing animals over her. At least cats don't give ultimatums like she gave. It sucks that she's been Baker acted and all, I guess, but it's for the best right now. She'll have time to process it all in a safe environment and hopefully comes to terms with it. Bad husband, I know. I'm almost sure I'm going for divorce. I'm very worried about having her in the same house as my cats. I want my cats safe. I don't want to worry about them being harmed or disappearing. Screw that. I guess I'll do what almost all of you in the comments suggested. Keep the cats, rehome the wife. Not how I wanted it to end, but life isn't always nice. If I may, I want to clear up some things from the original post. I did not stare at her all night. We have a mute TV with subtitles playing every night. I subtly watch TV while paying attention to the cat sounds. I'm not allowed to install cat doors, and she won't let me keep the doors open, apartment rules. Why did I instantly assume she was lying? Well, I'm unfamiliar with mental health and diseases. I know about some diseases, but ones that make you think your dreams happened? Tumors that make you see, hear, remember non-existent things? Sorry, I wasn't aware of those possibilities. So when someone tells me events happened when they literally didn't, I generally assume they're lying. Shame on me. And there we go. Yeah, I'm very sad to see that story ended the way it did. It's a shame that you couldn't find like a middle ground or anything. And I'm not really sure. I couldn't really tell from what OP was saying. Does his wife have a mental illness? Was it a tumor or anything like that was, affecting her sleep and was making her think these things happen when they actually didn't? Or was it just genuinely she hated the cat? Like, I couldn't really get it from the end. I thought it was that the cat ruined her fan fiction, but maybe it was something a little bit more serious. I'm not really sure, guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Overall, yes, OP was definitely not the butthole. I mean, you could say, why would you not choose a woman, your wife, over cats? But the cats have literally done nothing wrong, and it's the wife that's done so much wrong, making up loads of stuff. Again, if there's something that's actually like mentally wrong there, then fair enough, I take it all back. But I don't think there was. I don't really know why it was even mentioned, to be honest. It just seems like she was very angry at some cats for no real reason. Also, save your work. Yeah? If you're writing your fanfic on a Word document, click save, and then even if the cat, breaks or whatever, you've got the backup. It's not that deep, is it? Come on, it's 2021. Save your stuff, kids. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of r/am I the butthole. I haven't covered the subreddit in a while, so if you want to see more from me, if you really enjoyed that video, check out 2 videos right here from that subreddit. More questions asking, am I the butthole or not? Maybe this one will include some posts where people are the butthole, and this one, it may or may not. Who knows? Yeah, you have to find out by clicking on the videos. See you soon.